Mom made us burn all our family photos for healing. The truth destroyed everything. Mom announces we're destroying every photo we own. Dad's been a photographer for 20 years and documented every moment of my life. First steps, birthdays, the day I beat cancer at age 10. I'm 17, and my portfolio of Dad's photos of my recovery journey is the centerpiece of my art school applications. She says, memories live in our hearts, not in pictures. Which sounds insane when your husband's entire career is preserving memories. Dad protests, honey, these are 20 years of work. But Mom starts crying softly about how the photos are keeping her trapped in depression since her sister died. I see her face in every photo and I can't heal. Dad would do anything for Mom, no matter how crazy. He sighs and says, if this helps you heal, we'll do it. I try to save just my cancer photos, but Mom gently takes them. Sweetheart, holding on to past pain prevents future joy. Don't you want me to be happy? What am I supposed to say to that? She starts the bonfire in the backyard, saying this is a rebirth ceremony she read about in her grief support group. Dad's silently crying as he carries out his archive of 20,000 photos, including the last photos of his mother. Mom hugs us both. This will bring us closer as a family, she promises, but her phone rings and she immediately silences it. I have a therapy session this afternoon. Dad offers to go with her for support, but she says no. She needs to do this healing journey alone. For weeks now, she's been acting obsessed over her healing journey. She doesn't realize she just trapped herself. Day one, and she's tearing apart my room searching for photos while I'm at school. Dad texts me, she burned my parents' wedding album, and we both realize she's destroying evidence of our entire existence. Day three, Mom finds my hidden folder with my cancer journey photos and burns them while I watch, saying, you're too attached to grief. I have to rewrite my entire college essay, missing the early admission deadline. Dad can't deliver wedding photos to clients because she burned the memory cards by accident. 3 couples threaten to sue him. Week 2, Dad loses his biggest client, a hotel chain that needed portfolio samples. When he explains what happened, they think he's lying and blacklist him. Mom says, good, photography was poisoning your soul anyway. Dad and I share a look. The mom we knew would never say this. She catches me posting an old photo on Instagram and completely melts down, screaming that I'm inviting evil into our lives. Forces me to delete my entire account. She's now covering all mirrors with sheets, saying, reflections are just photos we haven't taken yet. Week 3, Dad mentions, you seem different in old photos, like a different person, and Mom locks herself in the bathroom for 3 hours. We hear her talking to someone, but she's alone. Dad finds a black wig in her car, opposite of her blonde hair. Mom claims she bought it for fun. Week 4, she's having therapy sessions until midnight. Dad Googles her therapist. They don't exist. That night, Dad asks me privately, do you think your mom is having a breakdown? We both realize she's completely changed. We don't recognize her anymore. The day after Dad texts me, something's seriously wrong. Tonight, she said she has another midnight therapy session, and we're going to follow her. We wait until Mom leaves for her session at 11 p.m. Dad's already tracking her car. Let's see where this therapist really is, he says. We stay 3 cars behind as she drives downtown, nowhere near any medical buildings. She parks at a Denny's parking lot. This is her therapy, I say, and Dad nods toward a woman sitting alone inside. We watch through the window as Mom sits down across from her. I know who you really are, the woman says quietly. Mom starts backing away. I don't know what you mean. Dad and I rush inside as the woman opens the folder. This is my sister, Helen Hale. She holds up an old photo of someone who looks nothing like Mom. She died in 2002. Mom's shaking. You're confused. I am Helen Hale. The woman shakes her head. Helen had a birthmark on her neck and a scar on her forehead. You have neither. Dad flew off his seat and approached them. What the hell is going on? The woman turns to him. Your wife has been using my dead sister's identity for 20 years. Mom breaks down crying. They were going to arrest me. Helen and I were roommates. When she died in that accident, I just ran away and became her. I took her social security number, her degree, everything. The photos would have shown I'm not her. Dad's hands are shaking as he pulls out his phone. Our entire marriage is a lie?